Hey everybody, welcome to another Quicksave Review with BRC. A Quicksave Review is basically a Let's Play and a review mixed together for a game I'm currently playing, and I'm currently playing Pode on the Switch. Now, Pode is a game that has been out on the Switch for a couple years now. It came out in 2018, but it only just recently came out this year on Steam, and it came out last year on PS4, so it's available on those three platforms. Currently on the Switch, it is $25. This is a game where you play as these cute little characters down here. You got this one little yellow guy, and you got this other rock guy here, the blue and black dude, and they both have different abilities here to get them through different puzzly areas, right? So for example, one of the things that the little yellow guy can do is melt all these things away. And the other thing he can do is regrow all these plants here. Now, there is something like strangely satisfying about playing with this character and melting all of these things away and regrowing plant life. I don't know what it is. There's just something really, really awesome about it. Those leaves don't seem super happy, do they? So our other little friend here can actually do a few other things. You'll see these little crystals here can actually make these crystals pop up and show up as well. But on top of that, he can also pick things up in his mouth, even your friend, and spit them out. Like so. It's pretty cool. We're gonna see if we can get our friend up here. No, we can't make it. So we need to figure out what is the best way to get him across the way here. Oh, look at that. Did not know you could do that. So what this is a very light, casual puzzle game with some really great music in it. It's very, very atmospheric, light music by a composer named Austin Wintory. And Austin Wintory, I did not know him by name until I started playing this, but I recognized the music. I was like, you know, this music sounds a lot like some other games I played, and I couldn't place it. Turns out he is the composer for games like Journey, games like Abzu. And once I saw those two titles, I was like, yep, totally. I totally see it. We're gonna switch back and jump over here together. Because the music in this is like exactly that. It is exactly just a nice, casual, laid-back... Like, it really makes you feel like you're exploring caverns in, like, a really relaxing place. This is one of those games where I've talked about this a few times on the channel previously. Here, I'm gonna get these things here, too. But what I like are games that I can play at nights before bed that kind of like drain the rest of my brain power, you know what I mean? Puzzle games that like take a little doing, you know? And this is definitely one of those games that fits into that category. I really, really enjoy a good puzzle game, you know, here or there. But, you know, even so, on top of that, even a nice casual one like this is enjoyable to me, because it may not be, you know, super difficult, and I can't speak to like super further, you know, into the game or anything, like once you get to the end game area of it. But what I can say though is, for what I played so far, what I played so far is I played through the first tutorial world, I guess you could call it, and now this is in the middle of the second world here. I could say that I'm really, really digging it. And even if it doesn't get too much harder, I'm just having fun with it. And the puzzles... Oops, didn't want to fall yet. The puzzles are enough of a challenge, I feel, to still test your brain a bit. Because you can see, I'm figuring, like, what you're doing here is you're figuring out all the different abilities that your characters have. See, I didn't even know that you could pull the brick over to you like that. Oh, I've never done that before. I never exploded a thing like that before either. So that's new. Okay, so what? This guy can also fling our friend across, like so. Oh no! That was not at all what I meant to do. Wanted him to be on the plant. That's okay. We can try again. But yeah, normally, you know, puzzle games come in a couple different flavors. They're usually casual, fun to play, or some of them start casual, fun to play, and then get immensely hard as it goes on to the point where you're like, I don't know that I can do any more of this, you know what I'm saying? There we go. I think that's where we need to put them. There we go. Actually, I think we're good with that. We can grab our little block here, put it in where it needs to go, and then, okay, look at that. The door is open and we can move on. Perfect. So let's switch over. Every time you finish a level, you move on together right through the door. It's very cute, isn't it? It's very cute, very puzzle, or not puzzle, very colorful is what I meant to say. I got word puzzle on the brain here. Looks like we're actually at the turn of finishing the second world here. This looks like it's gonna lead us back to the hub possibly, but we'll figure that out in just a second here. Guys, I got some melting to do. Hope you don't mind. You also use this guy's light here to put shapes to the squares that the guy picks up, and you have to match them to what you're doing here. So for example, you could see that there is a switch. I don't know how to bring that switch down though, so I guess what we'll do is we'll just start throwing those squares in. But how you know if they're in the right spot, I don't know. Because they're lit up. Maybe it doesn't matter in this one. In a couple of them, there were actual shapes above where you put these blocks in. Oh no! Spit it right out in the wrong spot. And you had to match like the line or the curve or whatever to it to, you know, put it in the right spot. So this obviously is not correct. But does it give you a clue as to like what goes where? That's what I'm wondering. Because it doesn't seem to. It doesn't seem to let you know where they're supposed to go. Come on back. These are actually the same blocks. They're the same curved blocks, so... Or maybe once we put these in, maybe the yellow guy has to go over to the wall and do this thing? Aha. Now we have like a puzzle. Oh, I see. So this is gonna line up some kind of a picture. Okay. I think I get what we got going on here. So we gotta sort of line up what's on the bottom. So if we do that, okay, so that's correct. That looks correct. That is not correct. So these two need to switch. Well, that looks right. There we go. We did it. So what is this, some kind of portal or something? But yeah, this is what I really like about this game. It's got like a real like almost Pixar feel to it, like a animated film feel to it. And I really dig that because I personally am a big fan of like animated films and stuff. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Something was happening when you were sitting there. Just gotta wait for it to do its thing. Yes, we do. Okay. Oh, it's filling with water. I was not expecting that. But yeah, I feel like anybody else who's like a fan of like animated films, animations in general, Pixar movies, Disney, that kind of thing, I think that they're going to have a lot of fun with this game. They're going to find something to really enjoy with it. There they go, surfing away on an iceberg. I remember the day. Iceberg surfing. Yep, here we are. We are now back in the hub area. So you can see that area on the right is where we just finished. So now we can jump in and start another one. I guess we'll just kind of head over here. But yeah, the game is completely all about working together. You can play this as a single-player game like I am right now. You can also play this with a friend if you so choose, which is cool. Here, we're gonna bring all this back to life here, because why not? So they have drop-in, drop-out co-op. They say at any point you can jump in the options and add in a friend to play with you, which is pretty cool. And this seems like the kind of game that would be like a really good game to like play with your, you know, son or daughter, or even, you know, your wife or husband if they're not as big a gamers as you are. But it seems like a really good prospect for that. All right, let's bring this together. We'll do like one more puzzle here. I think we'll call it. I think you guys kind of get the idea here. And it looks like we solved the puzzle all with the cube guy that time. Alright, that was really quick. We'll do the second one here. See, it's one of those games I just want to keep kind of chipping away at, you know? Oh, this is completely different. We're going to activate everything. Activate it all. See, look how satisfying that is. You just, like, make everything show up. I really, really dig that. You don't get too many super relaxing puzzle games, so when I get one, I'm definitely going to enjoy it. As a huge puzzle game fan myself already, I'm already sitting here like, man, this is super cool. I really, really like what they created here. There they go. Together again, into another area. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's Pode. I could sit here and just play this right through because I'm just having a fun time with it, to be quite honest. But that's on the Switch. As I said, it is $25. I think depending on what kind of game fan you are, it's going to be worth it to you or not. Some of you are going to get more out of this than others, I think, you know. Me, as a puzzle fan, I definitely would get a lot out of this, personally. So, but guys, I just want to say thank you for watching. And, of course, I'll see you all next time.